Well, good afternoon. I am off to accomplish at least one thing, and that is the return of the $69 selfie stick. And I have to go to the UPS store to return it. And the story behind it is by this time, because I'm raving about my new camera from DJI, I ordered they had it looked like an amazing selfie stick that tied into the power of the camera and everything seemed perfect about it. And I ordered it and I delivered it and I wanted to attach the camera to it, and slowly dawned on me that it wasn't going to work because it's for the Pocket 2, not the Pocket 3. It will not work. And it was a waste of $69. So I requested it to be returned and they sent me a label, and I have to get to the UPS store and have them package it for me and send it off to return it. And as it turns out, I did get an adapter that allows me to use the same selfie stick I bought for my GoPro Hero. So that's where I'm off to do. I'm off to do that. And I want to go by and show you the Tractor Supply store here in Pahrump. And I don't have anything in particular I want to buy there, but I just like the store and I thought you might want to see it. And time permitting, we may go through Home Depot as well. And I'm really giving this wonderful camera a workout. I'm pretty excited about the performance so far. I did buy a polarizing filter for it that I'll have to play with it a little bit more, but I did a video that I uploaded using it in the sun this morning, and I ended up taking it down. There was a rainbow image in the sky, and it just wasn't, it was kind of a fail, and we'll figure out whether that was user error on my part or just was a bad idea to buy the filter. One of the things I'd hoped this would solve, and we'll see if it does, is when I use the GoPro inside stores with the overhead lighting. A lot of it's still fluorescent lighting, I think. There's a lot of glare and artifact that, people will tell me your lens is dirty, clean your lens, and it's not. It's using the wide angle lens on the GoPro, and this light coming in just messes things up. And I'm hoping that this camera will eliminate that, since the sensor, I think, is substantially bigger than the GoPro. So I'm going to switch back around here to the front view so you can see where we're going. So you can be next to me in the seat here. We're heading to the UPS store, which is in the same shopping strip as the Albertsons and Walmart. And actually, now that I think about it, we're going to swing back through and hit Starbucks. We have not been to Starbucks since I've been here. So we'll go by Starbucks, buy a cup of coffee, chat a little bit in there if it's not too crowded and there are not too many people staring at me for talking to myself in the Starbucks. So we'll see how that is. But we're already here at the shopping strip. That's how convenient and how close things are in Pahrump. And just a reminder, this is also the location of Denny's. I'm looking in there, and I'm also seeing a Verizon store, a Domino's Pizza, H&R Block, Panda Express. In the same building as Denny's is something called Teriyaki Madness. there it is. There are quite a few stores in here. We've got a cash advance place, a health food, pool supply, smoke shop, jewelry and coins, port of subs, some kind of boutique. And then there's the UPS store in there. Next to that is Nails and Tan, Quest Diagnostic, American Dental, and China to Go. Further down, I see Little Caesars, a T-Mobile store. And of course, there's a CVS pharmacy right here, standalone. Right there, there's a CVS pharmacy. There's also a Dairy Queen down there. And then there's a Japanese restaurant. So I will be right back. Well, I'm back. And, here's a lesson that I learned. When you get stuff, don't throw away the packaging right away. Make sure that you got what you wanted. And because if I had saved that packaging and reused it, I would have saved myself $9. So I unnecessarily spent $9 because I got excited. I got a bunch of packages. I ripped everything open, got all my new stuff out, and just tore into things and threw the packaging away. Don't do that. It's not frugal. It's not a good idea. So now we're gonna weave through the parking lot here and go to Starbucks. Let's check it out. Check out the drive. We're gonna go by Wally Mart here. I like on the corner here is a little shop, a gaming and spirits, Dottie's. Looks like we have some veterans out front looking for donations. In my museum piece, the docent at the museum said there's something like 8,000 veterans living in Pahrump. And I think the population of Pahrump is somewhere around 40,000. So that's a big chunk of the population here, something really to be proud of if you live in Pahrump. And this guy's going a little bit too fast. I didn't see him coming. I talk about the high incidence of traffic accidents at Pahrump. I've done it a few times on videos, and one video in particular, it was a driving video like this, and a couple of people pointed out, it's nice that you mentioned the high accident rate in Pahrump, but it would probably be a big help if you came to a complete stop at the stop signs that you encountered. And I went back and watched the video, and it was kind of hard to call them trolls, kind of hard to argue with them. So that humbled me. So I make sure that whenever I'm driving in Pahrump, that I'm extra careful. I don't want to contribute to the problem. And certainly I learned my lesson to be super extra careful when I'm filming myself driving to make sure that I'm setting a really good example. And you can see how busy it is on 160. This is the main artery going through Pahrump, and it's a Saturday, so everybody's out. And this guy's trying to make a left here. It's hard to make a left without a traffic light on 160 on a Saturday afternoon. So you might notice I stopped twice there for the stop sign, full complete stops. And I was taught that the only way that you really are a full and complete stop is when you hit the brake and you stop, your car will rock back and forth slightly, and actually police officers check in to see if you come to a complete stop. If they're watching that intersection, will watch to make sure your car does that little bounce. And if you don't do that little bounce, you're subject to a citation. So just thought I would share that with you. So it doesn't look like there are many people here because there's parking spots right out front, which I'm going to take, and I will take you in with me for when I sit down. I don't like filming the employees behind the counter. They have enough pressure. So here's the entrance. Here's how it looks. I was going to tell you what I ordered, and I had to look it up just to remind myself what it was because it's so fancy. It's an iced brown sugar oatmeal shaken espresso. A small one is $5.75. So it's a real financial and calorie special treat for me. So I'll let you know how it is when they call my name. And here is the interior of the Starbucks. Here it is. It's pretty damn good. It's I can really taste the espresso in there very strongly. So it's gonna be I'm sure there's a lot of caffeine in this. So you should find me wide awake today. I was just sitting here looking at some stats from my YouTube channel, and one of the things that occurred when I left Quartzsite was my views just went in half almost immediately. And the reason for that's obvious. My views went way up in Quartzsite because in the winter there in Quartzsite, there's a high interest in that kind of content during the season. I had a lot of people that were staying in Quartzsite that were following my channel. I know this because I was running into them every time I went into town. Inevitably, someone would say, "Hey, your travels with Dottie, right?" So I was getting recognized. So I was averaging about 1,000 views per video. And I had a few really good videos that were 7,000, 8,000 views, like the big tent. I went every day. The first day, I think I got 7,000 or 8,000 views. I got a couple of review videos on RV Lifestyles, the big RV store, and those views exploded. And I was doing reliably a video every single day at the beginning of the season. I said, I'm going to do a video every single day in Quartzsite. And I pretty much stuck to that. I think I might have missed 1 or 2 days, but that's it. In the 1 or 2 days I missed, I made up for by doubling up on videos the next day. So after I left, let's see, I would say my average right now, it hops around in the last few videos. Let's see. 705, 429, 514, 735, 407, 256, 425, 337. And if there's a trend, I would say it's a little bit when I first got here, it looks like the average was probably close to about 700 or 800. And now we're getting more around to an average of maybe 400. So it's steadily declining because there's less and less of an interest in the RV content. I'm hoping that might pick up in June when I go to New Mexico and start with some New Mexico State Park and New Mexico attractions, kind of following the things I do. One of the things I love doing is local businesses in small towns, especially local grocery stores. I hope to do some of that. I'm trying some, every once in a while, do some longer content. For example, today, I did a video I think is going to run a little over 40 minutes. And it's been uploading on my laptop back home, and it's saying 50 minutes left, and it said that for about the past hour. So when I get home, I need to check that and make sure it didn't get stuck or the laptop didn't automatically turn off or something, because that does not seem right. That number should be going down over time, and it just isn't. So we'll see what's wrong there. But Starbucks and Pahrump, hats off to you. You made a great drink, and we will pick it up again at Tractor Supply. So here we are at Tractor Supply, And just to give you an idea what's outside there, we have all sorts of trailers you can get. So the question, do you need to have a tractor or want a tractor to come to Tractor Supply? The answer is a resounding heck no. They have a couple side-by-sides here, and they've got little ones for kids. This looks like things for chicken coops. I saw some kayaks down there. All right, here we go. And the first area I see is clothing. Lots of clothing. Footwear. Wrangler. Carhartt jeans. Shirts. Well, hopefully I'll be able to isolate my voice. Ladies' jeans. I'll be able to isolate my voice so we won't get copyright violations with the country music. Ooh, nice big grill. Looks like 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 burners. See lots of pet stuff. A ton of pet stuff. For big pets too, I see feeds for chickens, for horses. I haven't seen a tractor yet. Batteries. All different kinds of size batteries. Tires. I bet there's some tractor tires here. Actually, specialty tires, which I assume would include tractor tires. All sorts of storage things for pickup trucks. And all manner of different kinds of gas cans. Ain't crazy, baby, how we got here. Oh, it all started with a beer. Oh, it all started in a lot of automotive stuff here. Motor oils. Ratchets. Ladders. Or no, these aren't ladders, these are ramps. Hitches. So trailer accessories. Winches. All kinds of winches. Light bars. Safes. It's like all kinds of safes here. Heavy duty trash and garbage cans and tubs. Nuts and bolts, all kinds of hardware. Pressure washers. Generators. Looks like there's a champion generator here. It's kind of hard to see how. 2,500 watt generator for $549. And then big compressors, big ones. We're looking like we're getting into a tool aisle here. More tools. More air compressors. I think we're going to have to double back here, guys, because there's no way to go through. So we're going to go down here again. Sorry for the repeat. We'll go fast. And what do we have down here? We have gardening supplies, fertilizers, insecticides. Oh, gardening implements, all kinds of hoses, nozzles, all kinds of stuff like that. Grass seed. I see over here some huge outdoor fans. Rototillers, weed whackers, lawn mowers. Chainsaws. Kind of an off-road vehicle there. Motorcycle for $1,500. And they have small item bins here. Well, this is pretty much the whole store, and I thought you might enjoy seeing what's available in Tractor Supply. Even if you don't have a tractor or need a tractor or want a tractor, there's lots of stuff here. So that is finishing our day, checking out Starbucks, checking out Tractor Supply, and I hope you enjoyed it. I enjoyed showing you. I really appreciate everyone taking the time to watch my videos. It means a lot to me. Thank you, and have a good day.